We're going to take some questions now. Who has a question for any of the panelists? Go ahead. I have questions. Don't worry. I'm not going to let the silence reign, but we are here. You came. Yes, thank you very much for raising your hand. Let's get the microphone to you. I'll just come. Oh, thank you, Stefano. If your question is for everybody, then we'll take another one right after. If it's for a specific person, we'll let her answer. Yes, come back up on stage. That's great. Yes, we listen to you. Thank you.
Well, so first of all, thank you for really very good and inspiring presentations. And I would just like to ask a little question on the Azores deep sea fisheries. My conclusion from your presentation is they should stop all deep sea fisheries, because I just can't see how you can exploit the deep sea sustainably. The life that is so slow there, and 4 degrees there. And I think the technological fixes of trying to reduce the impact while still creating harm is not the best way forward. We should stop. We don't depend on that. And we should rather rebuild the stocks that have a higher potential and leave the deep sea fisheries alone. Thank you.
Just before you answer, thank you. Hold the question. I just want to see if there's another question in the room. Thank you very much. I'm going to bring the microphone to you. We're going to take 2 at a time. Like that, we can make sure we get as many as possible. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I have a question to the gentleman about Posidonia. You talked about sea anchors being very damaging to the seagrass. What sort of strategies would you undertake to solve that problem beyond mapping? Have you thought of the next steps beyond sort of mapping of those? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. So Laurence and then Martial.
Thank you for the question. Actually, deep sea fisheries are quite central to the economy of the Azores, and it's probably not the only place where it's the case. Bottom trawling has been prohibited in the Azores since 2005, so most fishing gears are now using hook and line, who are rather more selective. And there's actually many fishers who are translating from long line to end line, meaning that they really manage to be much more effective, and they manage to avoid catching some of those sharks, for example. So, I mean, of course, we should manage to get more information to see if what are the impacts and trying to reduce it as much as possible. But I think we can find a balance between the exploitation and the conservation.
Thank you. So a balance between fishing and no fishing at all. Thank you. Martial, the gentleman asked you a question. Thank you.
Yes, sorry, I didn't understand. What you said AIS? Or... Sorry.
No, the question was just beyond mapping of seagrass, what would be the kind of mitigation measures?
Mitigation measures beyond mapping.
Okay, thank you. Actually, we have different approaches to cartography. So we use different technologies, the drone, and the thing is to mix everything together, but have a good standardization because it's different quality, etc. But the thing is, now we have a good cartography in Balearic Island. We have the antennas of the AIS, which are the boats. So when a boat is anchoring, we have a manager software that it gives us an alert in real time when it anchors in Posidonia. I am the head of the surveillance service of Posidonia. So that this is 18 boats that goes out every day only for Posidonia seagrass. So we can send this ranger boat to the boat to tell him to move or to have so this also allows us to have statistics for per year, so to know where is the damage and where we have to be more active. And the last is in the Mediterranean Posidonia network. Our aim is to create an observatory with different impacts, different cartographies, but we need more technology. And when I see Edito, Mercator, and Copernicus, I think we are in the perfect place to get this done. Thank you.
So if I understand correctly, it's an issue of not putting the anchor in the wrong place, very concretely, and you help them do that, right?
Yes, they're both. We give the applications, the cartography to the nautical sector. So these big boats, their sizes are huge, 80 meters, 100 meters. One anchor can destroy 200 square meters of Posidonia, which is very, very hard in 100 years to. And the other is to be with the ranger boats, because it's illegal to anchor in Posidonia in Balearic Island, to go there and assist them and to check the anchors and tell him, etc.
Other questions? Raise your hand. Yes, in the back. And this one, we'll take them two, one after the other. Go ahead.
Hi, my question was for Marcial as well, and I wanted to ask you on the role of Posidonia for making the sands in the coast stay. Because I don't know if you know, but in the Maresme, we have an enormous problem on the moving of the sands and the beaches, and they want to build enormous things, enormous constructions, and I wanted to ask you if you think like a replantation, a massive replantation of Posidonia can help the beaches stay and the ecosystem flourish.
Just 1 second. Thank you, Martial. And then microphone to Madam. Thank you very much.
I think my question goes to Marciano. How do you control lawbreakers?
Okay, great question, and a general that is we'll probably get several times during the day. I have one question for Cyrielle. I would like to just know concretely how can citizens participate in either the Blue Cloud or the other project that you talked about with digital tools. So that's two for Martial, then Cyrielle, go ahead, and then we're moving on.
Yes, the first question is. Sorry, you can hear me. The first question is very important. I didn't talk about the relation with the dunar systems and the Posidonia. The Posidonia reduce the energy of the waves. So the sediment or the sand can be in the dunar system, and also the blankets, which is the death leaves, they have to leave it there as much as you can. So I believe in nature-based solution. I don't think you have to do construction. I don't think you have to put any impact. And I think I fully agree. You have to leave the connection of the Posidonia with the dunar system together, because it's an harmony that you can't break. If you break it, you will lose sand. Actually, we are losing sand in a lot of places in the Mediterranean, and this is economically is very bad for Balearic Island, but also for the ecosystem.
Lawbreakers.
Yes, the lawbreakers. I mean, with this surveillance service, we check 120,000 anchors every year. So every time we see an anchor bad, first time we can say, okay, you have to move, because it's a kind of awareness. But also we can call the authority, so the Marine Authority, the environmental agents. They come to our boats, and we go to the boat, we speak with the captain, and we put a fine. So a fine to the captain, not to the boat, to the captain, because he was anchoring illegally. So we have not thousands of fines, but slowly the boats are anchoring much better. One, because they don't want to have a fine, but second, because now it's very cool to preserve Posidonia, and if a big boat goes to anchor in Posidonia, they can be really not connected with the community. They can be in the newspaper. They have a social issue in Balearic Island. We don't want them to anchor in Posidonia. But first, authority is illegal. We check, we talk with them, and we get the tools. If not, we put a fine.
Thank you very much, Cyrielle. Concrete examples of how to be either an Edito or Blue Cloud?
Yes, thank you for your question, because I realized I didn't say that everything is freely available. So the Blue Cloud 26 website is available, and if you go check it right now, you'll have access to all the virtual labs, which are on different thematics. I only presented one of the thematics we have. And also the workbench, so the platform for the plankton, for example. So that's, I'd say, a concrete way to use it right now, because it's available to everyone, with citizens, decision makers, aquaculture managers, etc. But we also have an amazing outreach team within our partners, which are present here today, actually. And they really try to engage with more people. So we're developing a hackathon in September. So that's mostly for scientists to develop nice collaborations and projects, but also for citizens. So anyone interested in the ocean and the digital tools tools we can use. And then regarding Edito is also available to citizens, and I mean, you can go and check it right now. You have all the what if applications available over there.
It's
very
right
easy to use. Yes, so that's
there.
the desired area over there, the dark blue zone, where you can just try it out and play, and then you can check total migration or tuna. That's what Stefano showed as well. And there's many. So if you ask yourself a question, what if this happens? Editor can really help you answer that question, and I think that can be very useful to everyone.
Thank you so much to all three of you, all four of you. Let's give them another round of applause before we go on to our next segment. Let's bring them